use these 3 CSS strips that will make you a pro. Colon root to define global variables. So in our example, I want to define a primary color for this button. So what I can do, I can create a root element here, like colon root. And in this, I can define a variable name. In my case, it is going to be a primary color, and I want to define it as a black. Now I just need to copy this variable here, and I need to replace the background color of the button. To use the variables, you have to use var function, which is available in CSS, and here you can paste the variable name. If I test the application, scroll it down, you can see the button color has been changed, but you will notice on hover it is still showing the different color. So you can see on hover we have a color which is having this orange color. I can replace again using the same variable. This trick will basically increase the reusability of the code in your application, and also you can set up theming of your application using variables. So if I scroll it down now, you can see the color also has been changed. Number 2, center element easily with flex. In our example, you can see we have a border here with the dotted border, and now we have another box within the box which is left and top aligned. If I look into the code, scroll it up a little bit, we have a div with a box, and we have an empty div which is having some CSS properties. This is the box, and this is the div inside a box having 100 pixel width, 100 pixel height, and border and radius. Now what I want this div should be exactly middle of the dotted border div. That means it should be somewhere here. So we can easily do that using flexbox. I can say display flex, justify content center. This will make it horizontally center aligned. If I save it, you can see it is horizontally center aligned. But now I want it to be vertical center as well. That means it should be exactly in the middle. That means top and bottom should also have the equal spacing similar to left and right. So how can we do that? We have another property in Flexbox. We call it align item center. Now if I look into the view, you will see we have exact spacing around this div. Like it is exact middle of the parent div. This is trick number 2. Use clamp function for responsive font size. It takes 3 values, which is minimum, preferred, and maximum. The value it returns will be the preferred value always until the preferred value is lower than the minimum value, and based on that it will basically switch the font sizes. For example, the S3 tag in our application using font size of 10 pt. This is how it looks like currently, but now if I reduce the font size here, you will see it is still taking the same size, which is 10 pt. But now if I replace this 10 pt with a clamp function, so we need to provide minimum value, then we can add the preferred font size, which is 2.5 vertical width, 2.5 VW, and then we can add the maximum font size it can take, which is 1.5 rem in our case. If I save it, so you can see the font size has been increased because right now it is taking values from the clamp function. If I look into here, you will see it is taking the value from the clamp function. All right. If I go to the computed one, and we will see here the font size is taking 1 rem in the mobile screen size. If I increase the value here, you will see the font size increased to 24 pixel. That is, it is taking the maximum one, which is 1.5 rem that we have given. So you can see based on the screen size, it automatically adjusts the fonts. Go to mobile screen, you will see different font size. If I go to desktop view, you will see a different font size. That's how you can handle the responsive font size in your application using the clamp function. CSS can be tricky. Drop developer in the comments, and I will share cheat sheet with 100 similar CSS tips to level up your skills and make you a pro.